Alrighty. I'm very late today. I'm so sorry about that. I woke up really late today. Let me see, making sure everything's gone. Anything I don't need anymore? Let me check my microphone if this is correct. Properties. Yep, it looks fine. Alright then, guys. Welcome back to another stream here today. Or if you're watching this in the future, when this gets uploaded, welcome to another video. Hope you guys have been doing great and wonderful on this day. It is Friday, last day of the work week. So unless you work Saturdays and Sundays, then, you know, I don't know about that, but yeah. All right, so what do we do? I think last time I was talking about dungeons, right? We were gonna start looking into dungeons, and we're gonna continue that this week or today in the stream a little bit. So I did some changes in here. So let's see how do I want to start off? So since the last stream until now, I did work on it a little bit, and I can show you guys what I've done so far. Oh, you know what? I didn't open my chat in case somebody else comes in. Give me a second. I didn't move this over. Let me mute my phone. Let's open chat. All right. Cool. So chat is open. All right. So what I did since the last stream, I was looking for different art assets for the actual walls or cliffs, whatever we want to call it, the dungeon walls, right? Because I'm still unsure about it. So we have this is the original one that I had before, right? And then I found another one that I think I do like a lot more. Ends up being this one, right? And I have a little bit more variety on what the walls could look like, right? And I think it looks I do like it a lot better. But I am unsure if I want this one too now, because I've been using this for a long time now, and I kind of grown into it, even though I knew from the start that I didn't want it. So I am unsure about it. But if let me duplicate this. But I made it so that if I ever do decide to choose what kind of wall I want to use, I can either generate this walls again. Actually, let me turn off the other one. I could keep generating this wall if I want, or if I increase it to the next index, it generates the new one. That's one thing. But I've been working on this one, so let's see how it goes. I do like the tile set. And then once I let me see where you can have this one. Let me look at a different one. Do I have the door entry? Nope, it's not in this one. I'm looking at the one that I was looking at previously. It could be this one. Yeah, this one. I guess this one works. So I bring up my door entry here in the bottom where the entrance is going to be at. I can bring in my fog just to check to see how it would look like, and it already looks great in the dark. Bring my fog back in here. And it's looking great. I honestly do like this a lot. I could probably change the color of this one if I want to. I guess a little bit more tweaking on colors, on the lights, and color of the fog. That'll make this look a little bit different. Or not the fog, but the actual canvas modulate. So I can change it to like maybe more purpley, maybe a little bit more red, maybe just regular orange, which orange actually works pretty good too. Yeah, it's green and back to blue. It's just stuff like that I'll be working on. Another thing that I made some changes last night, I think, I don't remember when I did it, is I was looking at this because I have all the entrances here, right? Like I mentioned, this is the door entrances, northeast, southwest, northeast, and all of that and so on. But then again, this is for the entrances. And then I have all of these other ones that have no door entries. It's just going to be the ones going to be matching up the rest. I feel like that's a lot of work because I'm thinking of creating at least 3 different types of rooms per entrance, exits for east, 3 different ones for north, 3 different ones for south, and all of that. and I will have to do the same for the top. So in the direction that I updated last night was that I'm gonna delete all, combine everything together into one. And then the difference I'm doing now is that I added another layer here that this ends up being the door entry. So we have the door entry here. Let me turn off the door trigger. So we got the door entry here. If this ends up being what the logic of my algorithm uses, and this ends up being the first one, it will grab this door layer and attach it in here. Otherwise, if this is not an entrance or whatever, or like where the player was going to enter into the dungeon, I can turn that off and it stays this way. Yeah, I think that's the direction I'm going to go with, because this one is much easier. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here forever. So just that, boom, it swaps over to the other one. So I think that's gonna be the plan of what I'm gonna be doing. That's gonna be the plan. Checking Twitch, it stays unstable. Hopefully my internet, hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it is okay right now. Because it says it's unstable on Twitch. What about YouTube? YouTube says it's perfect, so hopefully connection, everything's going good on Twitch right now. Alright, well anyway, so let's continue working on this, shall we? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete all of this stuff on top. Delete all of these. I'm gonna delete this node here. Or you know what? Can I just detach everything from the parent? No, right? Because it doesn't say detach children or not. So I think I'm gonna have to highlight all of these. And reparents. Can I just change it? Reparent to here, to the room. Cool. So for these other ones, I'm gonna move it down below. Oops. And the reason why I'm keeping the entrance is that I'm gonna switch this to be like the puzzle rooms. Oops, I don't know how to type today. Puzzle room. So this is gonna be all the puzzle rooms that I'm gonna be, because those are gonna be the ones that I'm gonna be designing myself. I'm gonna actually, instead of creating individual rooms, I'm gonna create the entire dungeon myself, because I think that's gonna be better, so that the puzzles will make sense and all of that. I'll still be using this algorithm to create the rooms, but I'll be attaching it together rather than having it individually like these. Cool. So I have 4 here, but that's only because I'm unsure if I want to keep the other one or not. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you're watching this later on. Let me know if you have any feedback or thoughts on it. Like on the difference on the walls, dungeon walls. If I should just, I really like this one. This one looks pretty good, I think. Maybe I can change the color of it. I can make it black and white and change the color to something that, or it might be already good already. I don't know yet. But, or if I should choose this one or keep both. But keeping both, that means I'm about to keep track of it when it comes to generating the dungeon. Otherwise, it's going to be mixing both of them together. But other than that, I think I'm good right now. So this is where we were doing last time, I think. I don't know if I did all of this in stream or not. Let me enable all of this other stuff. So we have light down here. We don't have light on top of here, but there's nothing in here for the player to look at. So I think it's okay for it to be like this. Maybe I can have a god ray coming down from here on the door entrances, because that'll be like kind of cool. But I mean, I really don't want to put a lot of stuff in here, like chest or anything like that in here, just because this is where the players can enter for the first time, right? I'm most likely definitely gonna put some enemies in here for sure. I haven't done that yet, logic yet, but I think that'll be. I think this is a good start. Let's see. What other stuff can I put in here? And do I need these? Do I need the second one actually? Because so far I've not been using it. I think I'm gonna delete it. I think I was using it for the other ones, wasn't I? Hold on. Let me double check with this second. Ah, to put stuff on top of this. Interesting. Wait. That's a good point. Well, I can change the index of the other ones. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because that means I'm gonna have to update my code to handle this one. I'm gonna just leave that there then. But I'm gonna try to avoid using that and see if it works out for me. So we have this one here too. So yeah, I'm not using it. I thought I deleted it. Okay. So let's go to ground environments. Actually, I don't know why this is not in there. Where's this one at? The ground? Oh, this one's off. Oops. Oops. I see. Okay. Yeah, this one doesn't have environments. It's part of cliffs. It shouldn't be in cliffs, actually. So let's remove all of these and put it in a separate area. Oh, that's actually a node. So all of this stuff shouldn't be on cliffs. I don't want to mix it up all together. This is different. And let's go into ground environment. So that's technically what that is, right? Ground environment. So let's go. Let's see if we can put those back in there like it did. I don't know. This, yeah, this makes sense. Put that in there. And put some. Ah, I see. Wait. Oh, I didn't collect this one at all. There we go. Put one there. I ended up adding these so I can use it on this side because initially only had it on this, and I made another one that it can also be put on the left side. And I made this rug that I have here like all broken up. I haven't checked to see how it would look like. Maybe I need to make it a little bit more darker. Just deciding what else to put in this side. Some monies. I don't know if I want to have monies in this game. I don't know yet. Like there will be money, but not physical money that you can see. I don't know yet. That look okay. I wish I could be a little bit more into the wall. Let's see what happens if I just put it on top of this. I don't think that looks that good. Yeah, it's not right on top of it. I mean, I can create a I can create a what is the index? I mean the index, the origin on this. Did I tweak it? There we go. I haven't tweaked the origins on this one at all. So let's select this. Let's update the origin. Let's go down. Yes, it does. We'll do it 8. Which one has 2? put an 8 as well. This one, I can just increase it to 8 on this side. Any other ones that has double. So that's quadruple. I don't even know if I'm gonna use coffins or not. Alright, so let's just do that. Let's go back to tile map. How would it look like now if I were to use one of these? That is the same as earlier. It just looks like it's on the wall itself. Or hold on. What if I create a different wall in here? Or I can put it in here. Let's test it out. Let's go back to the dungeon walls right now. Well, there's sections that has this part here, which is great. Right? Would it make sense if I were to put one there? Let's go with this one here. No. If the bottom part was cut off a little bit, I think I probably would. Or if I fix the origin to make it a little bit long, a little bit lower. I'm just testing stuff right now. But hey, that's not too bad though. Actually, you know what? Let's try that real quick. Let's go into the Trello board real quick. Let's make an update on that. Oh wait, it doesn't have it though. So what is this? Oh wait, hold on. I think I know what the problem is. I'm surprised it didn't get deleted though. I put it at the wrong layer. That's what happened. Whoopsies. What layer did I put it on? Clips 2. That's what happened. I was about to come in there and delete the bottom part, but that was because I put it in a different layer. Let me grab these again. There we go. Now it has this little cutoff here. Does that now work? Also, I don't like this. It looks like it's going under the wall in here. Maybe if I can find another one like these and put it in here. Let me try that in a bit. Hold on. Let's go back to ground environments. Yeah, I think if I could create another one with a different origin, I think it'll probably look better. Let's see how this will look anyway. I don't like it already. I mean, yeah. I'm just testing that right now. Let's come in here. Let's tweak out. Let's tweak the other ones to have that. The problem that I have with this is it looks like it's against the it's going under it, right? But if I put the other one that I just did right now, it doesn't make sense at all. I do have some rubble in here, which actually I don't have that active. It's not a part of the tile set, but yeah, change the color so it could be. So let's add to that. Does this go together? Actually, I think it does. So select this and make this be that. And then guess it's fine if, oops, not this one. Do that. Let's go back to the tile map. Actually, yeah, you know what? This doesn't look too crazy though. Yeah, this will look great if I can overlap overlap it a little bit. I can put it here, but it's a little bit higher, right? Let's create an alternate tile for this and let's test it out. So instead we'll change it to this one and we'll change it so the origin's at the bottom. So when I select that one for the tile map, it's actually a little bit higher too. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. Okay. I'm just gonna put some more in this side as well. Let's see what's up. Let's go with objects again. We got some. Oh yeah, you can put it on each wall for now. I don't think I need to put it on every single one of them though. And what happens if, I don't know if it'll make sense though. I think also the shadow on this is kind of throwing it off a little bit. I'm wondering if I remove that. Let me remove it real quick just to see how it would look like. Let's open a file. Go to objects. Let's go to that table that I'm using. And let's delete that little section. Save. Come in here. Would that be better? I'll bring it back for now, because I don't want to have this table here anyway. I'm just looking at it. I could put some more robo in here, I guess. Actually, actually, that will work. That actually looks great. That. I could probably put some more, but it kind of looks like it's a part of that. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it just looks very like this is very similar, right? That leader isn't anything I can do about that unless I make an alternate tile for this one as well. I wish I could do alternate tiles in here, but I'm going to the tile set tab. Let's create an alternate tile. And this one, I want it to be a little bit on this side. Let's do 8. Let's go to the tile map. No, but it needs to be higher, I think. On the index, maybe? I mean, it's fine actually. I like to create another one, so when I put it in here, I can go a little bit higher. And technically, I can put one here because this tile is not an actual tile. Like that. Or just testing stuff right now. No, I thought it was gonna match up together. I was like, hey, maybe if I create an alternate tile for that, maybe it will work. It's this one here. Create an alternate tile. Okay. Let's put it in there. First, before creating it, we'll do that instead. And then here we'll update the Y. Maybe. And then this water here is a little bit too small too. We'll figure that out. But hold on. I mean, other things I could do here, other than always being like that. Go to the objects. You can put some bags in it. No, that replaces that. I don't want. Maybe. But these were a little bit more closer to it. I could create an alternative tile and push it over a little bit, I think. A bunch of barrels, but those are all the same. I don't even know if I want them in here. I can put some barrels on this side too, or crates. And let's duplicate one of those crates. And leave them in this corner here. I'll probably change that to one of these crates, or I forgot which was the last one here. Not that one. There should be a broken one, right? Did I even add the broken crate one? Oh, there it is. There it is. Get some broken crates in here. Ooh. Ooh. I was able to fit it here perfectly. Maybe I should do that instead of the bags. Like that. Let's duplicate this again. I still don't like one in here though. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to have I don't want to have too much going on in here either. Since since I'm mixing the door entrances where the players can come in, and they're both gonna have the same environments. This doesn't have a door entry actually. I should probably swap it over. So you could either have a door entry or you could not have a door entry. Let's get a cliff here. I think adding some variety of cliffs in here would be sweet too, rather than always being the same all the time. Same thing with these. It's always the same one. Oh, did I put this in the wrong cliff too again? Yes, I did. Ay, 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 ay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, put this in cliffs too. Oh my gosh. But it works though. If it doesn't work in the environments, I'm gonna put it in here. It actually works. Oh no, wait, this is not tile sets, huh? Never mind, I'm tripping. I'm tripping this morning. Alright, let's what tile did I choose in here for this one? I think it was this one here. I need to fix that occlusion lighting thing, my bob. Occlusion layer. Let's add the points for this because you can see the light going through it, and I don't want that at all. So actually, I'll fix that after. There. Oh yeah, there's no light coming in. Alright, let's fix these other ones here. Look, I have a lot of different varieties for the back. Because all I'm using is this one here. So I could probably switch it over. Be using other ones as well. Like that. Nothing crazy though, but it just makes it a little bit different. Choose this one there. I don't have any differences for this one, sadly, or for these corner stuff yet. That's all I can do right now, I think. Maybe tweak this one if you want. Make it a little bit more not too crazy about that. Let's do this. There we go. Switch this one too, actually. Let's go with, yeah, this one fit it better. There we go. There do we go. Okay, it's a part of that. It's fine. I'm probably gonna try to create different varieties for the edges in here, but I had a little bit different, right? But anyways, let's try to see if we can tweak this water here. It looks too small, so what's the point of having no water in here? Or do I even want water in this area right now? Probably not. Either that or I make it bigger. The water area. Do I have a water section in this area already? That's the one thing. Hold on. Do I have a water area already? Yeah, I guess I can have that as a water. Alright, I'm taking it off. So coming here, delete all that stuff I don't need. And then the water stuff from here too. Cool. So now we make a ground instead. Which is down here. We just choose this and just paste it in there. Cool. Okay. I think I can still add more stuff. I'm still debating on what to add though. Oh yeah, I need to fix this door entrance, right? Let's duplicate this, I guess. Or actually, no, I'll duplicate the cliff. I guess it doesn't really matter which I duplicate. I'm duplicating this one. We'll put it at the end. And I'm gonna call this the door entry layer or whatever. So I'm gonna go to Cliff. Delete that because I don't need it. Cool thing is this one already has it. So I can just delete all of this other stuff that I have. Delete, delete, delete. Delete, 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 delete. There we go. I'll make sure I delete everything from here. Delete, delete. Okay. So now I should only have that there. I'm gonna open the environments because I need to move the door entry here instead. Because you belong to this guy now. And same thing with the torches. Torch 2. Move it over to this side. There we go. So now let me fill that in case this ends up not being an entrance. Yeah, let's put these two in here. Why? Oh, because it deletes. Deletes, deletes. Let's put that there. Cool, cool, cool. So now, if this ends up being an entrance, there you go. Entrance in there. Otherwise, it's not an entrance. Alright, that works. Oh, man. That works. So let me look at the code because I wrote the code, but I haven't even tested it out yet. So when I generate the rooms, the dungeon, when you come into the dungeon, it will start generating the rooms, and it will call this function to place a random start room. So in here, it will grab the room data, which will go into this function. Oh no, it's a random start. Hold on, wrong one. Where are you located at? Okay, so you're located here. It goes. Actually, I don't need the entrances anymore. I don't need to do this. Hold on. That's a good point. Remember, I removed the entrances and I changed it to be puzzles instead. I don't need to do that anymore. So what I gotta do is do the same thing I'm doing here, actually. Alright, I guess I gotta randomize it. I gotta randomize the room. I thought I was doing it already. If I go to room. Alright, this is randomizing it. But this gives me a room. So instead, what I like to do is copy this. This gives me a room. Yeah, so I need the room, but I need to find it. Let's comment the room area out first. And let's put it on top. So what I want to do in here is that I would like to get the parents. Yeah. So room, I'd like to get the parent node. Parent node. I'm just gonna get parent, right? Can I use? So in here, I'm gonna have to do this and say, hey, get the child, get all the children. No, wait, hold on, dude. What am I doing? Let's revert it back. Hold on. I think what I gotta do. I got group. I don't want this. I think. Yeah, this is what I want. So no, I don't want this. So let's do the parent here. Get parents. Or am I the parent? I think I am the parent, right? Hold on. I'm tripping out right this morning. So I get this child at that entrance. But now it's not that. So I don't need this at all. Because this room's is attached to the main parent on top, right? This thing here. So what I gotta do is grab these children and randomize the children from one of these. That doesn't go beyond the puzzles area. Let me copy this. So what I got, instead of doing the get child count, we'll do the entrances. And if I remember correctly, I need to figure out if this excludes or is inclusive. Open documentation, the search help for this function here. Inclusive. Ah, they're both inclusive, okay. Alright. So because it's inclusive, I need to do a -1 on it. But it doesn't include the entrance. Entrance is the last one on the list. So it grabs that, it grabs the group, and then I wanted to get the... There we go. And the group child itself has its own... So let's walk it over real quick. So I got the rooms here. It grabs a random room within the range from 0 to whatever the entrance is, which is this ends up being the last one, right? But it'll be a -1, so it'll be from here all the way to here. We'll grab a random room from whatever this is. So that's what this is doing. It grabs a random child, and within that child I need to grab another child because each of these rooms have an individual 3, or at least it will have 3. So in this case it has 3 childs, which contains the dungeon room, which then was this index is 4. And then it gets that room. Is this a song from Lost? Damn. No, it's not, but it has a very similar tone. if you guys seen Lost. Okay, so this is gonna work. Great. So he grabs a random room from that area. Yeah, we'll call this utils, which then grabs all the data from all the tiles. We'll have max layers. Max layers is basically I have an underwater environments, water 1, 2. This is basically the names of all the tile layers that I have in here. Let's use one that's actually more like this one here, okay? And it goes to ground environments. And then it has max layers there. And I add a 1 here to include the environment node and then +1 for the door entry that I added recently. So it adds this one and this one in here into the mix. I iterate through all the layer size. So I iterate through underwater tile layer, underwater environments, watering, and so on. I grab the children. If any children of those tile layers have objects into them, it will keep track of it. I convert that tile layer into a tile map layer, and if it converts, that means it's a tile map layer. And I grab all the data from it, all the tile data sources and everything on it. If I am the last one, if the index of I is the last one, and in my case ends up being the door entry, right? So I separate that to be different. So I set the layer ID to be a cliff 1 because that's where I want the door entry to be at. I then set the data information to this door entry layer variable. Keep track of those objects because we're going here. This one has a door entry, the torches, and all of that. So I want to keep track of that, and then I clear it because I don't want anybody else to have that. And then I keep iterating for the other tile layers. If I'm on the index of the environment node, I keep track of all of its objects. Otherwise, I keep track of it outside of it. And then I save that door entry layer into this door entry. Okay. So once I place that door entry, I grab the data in here for that door entry that got saved up in here. And then if I come down, all the way down, I set up all the set cells for all the layers. And after I set all the layers, I come in here and delete anything that was there previously, like this set. So it will delete all the walls. Excuse me. So it will delete these 2 walls here. So that's what this is doing. That's why I do a +1 because I gotta delete two walls, right? And then I add the door entry, which then it will add it in here. And this is what that's gonna be like. And that should be good to go. And this will only get called if it's the first room that's being added. I think that should work. I haven't tested it out though, but walking through it right now, this should work. And also for the objects that got attached, you know, from the door entry. Remember the door entry, torches, and all of that. Since that was added separately, I kept track of it in here and then combined it together with the objects array with all the objects, and then that adds it in here. And it will create those objects. So yeah, it should work. That should work. But I gotta test it out when that time comes. I just want to walk it through and make sure that actually should work. But instead, if I go back, remember the entrances, I gotta change that to be puzzles instead, so I don't forget. So let's change that to be puzzles. Let's rename that. We put puzzles. Or should I just put puzzle? Yeah, because it could have multiple. Yeah, it should be puzzles. Review and just apply. Cool. All right. Let's take a break from this room. We can go to the next one and see if there's anything here that I can tweak. So in this one, the only difference, I mean, besides the layout and like the cobwebs on the walls and all of that, is that there is a chest in this one in here. And if I want to come in and have a chest right off the bat, But you're gonna come in, you probably can be this zoomed in around this area, so you probably never ever gonna see it. You may end up seeing the torch, because the player will be like around this area here and will not be able to go through, and you'll see a torch there, and you might be interested in that area, maybe. Or you could keep going and you could just keep going forward and forget. But if you end up going in this direction, you will end up finding a chest. At least that's what I was thinking. The same thing with this one here. Like, you will start down here and you can get lucky and go to the right and automatically get it right off the bat. Or you could come in here, because this is where the door entry is going to be at. So if I actually enable it, this is where the door entry will be at. I come around, you know, search everywhere here, go over this bridge. Maybe you search to the right and you'll be like, oh hey, there's a chest over there. So you will come back around and get it if you want it. I don't know. And these things in here was need to move around. I haven't moved them around yet. It's not like it's a real puzzle or anything, but it's a little incentive. Alright, so what can we do in here? We can tweak some stuff. What can we tweak? Probably tweak these walls again. And do the same thing that we did earlier. You know what, let me save all of this stuff. It's a power outage or something. Let's go to cliff and let's add some variations on that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 of them. What if I did it? Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Perfecto. I can move some of these barrels. I don't know if I want them down here. Probably change this barrel to be a different type of barrel. It can be standing up like that. What else can we add in this area? I don't need this ground environments at all. Delete, por favor. I was thinking of adding these with some of the chains, but I need some areas that are smaller. I mean, I don't want to put that. Can I put that in right in the entrance? Christopher, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm debating if I want to have these right off the bat in the entrances. I don't think I would like to have that right in the entrances of these. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's see what can we do. I do have these pedestal stuff for fire. I'll probably remove all of these spots in here or dots, or I can use it for later puzzle stuff. I think that'd be a good idea. I'll probably create an additional one which doesn't have that little dot in the center. But that can be like a puzzle room where you have to light up all of them, or lighting them up in a certain area, like a certain number. I mean, like a lighting up in order. Fire them up. Oh hey, we have one here. Never mind. This actually might be cool. I don't have a separate fire on its own though, so I may have to come back and do one. There's bookcases as well. I don't mind putting bookcases. How would that look like if I were to put it right below? Maybe just maybe I want this big here. And that one has a cobweb already in it, which is actually pretty nice. Yeah. Maybe some crates on the side. Actually, crates are actually nodes. Do I have crates in here? Yes, I do. Let's copy one of these. Put it like in this corner over here or something. Put another one in this area, but this one's gonna have the broken one. There we go. Oh wow, it's 9:50 already. All right. Time flies, guys. Time flies. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna be doing the entire week. In the weekend, if I get a chance to work on it, and maybe next week as well for sure, because I have a long way to go. I'm barely on North. I started doing the other ones already, but there's no like environments on it yet. One thing that would be cool to add is to make it more like have an environmental environment where you can tell like a story, like environmental storytelling. I don't know if I can pull that off, but if I can, then yeah, that'll be awesome. I'll give that some thought. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that works. Let's create a variety in there. Yeah, laying all the stuff is the hard part. Just making sure like everything makes sense. Like I'm not a level designer. I'm not a level designer at all. But for me, like right now, like I want to add more stuff here, move these things around a little bit. Debating if I should even want this. I mean, it's a cool idea. Or I could add an additional puzzle where there's a gate in here and you gotta go find the key or something to be able to open this. So there's like a mini puzzle kind of scenario in here. There's some thoughts like that. But anyways, guys, I think I'm about to end it. I'm gonna be calling it now. We went over starting adding some environment stuff in here and going over the code on how it spawns the doorways and stuff. So it seems like it's in a good spot. The harder part of here is just trying to lay out the dungeon, laying out all the environment stuff in here, the crates and all of that, whatever I want to have. That will make sense. Which is the hard part right now, but we're getting there. We're getting there right now. I'm also debating if I want the other dungeons or not, like this one's. So feel free, you know, let me know in the comments if you guys are interested, like having both in here. I think I do like the other one a lot better, but this one has grown on me just because I've been having it since the start. So that's why it's kind of like I'm unsure about it. But I love this. You know, if anything, I can make this a grayscale and then be able to change the color of them, of all these dungeon walls and stuff. So there's a variety on that, at least on the colors. But well, we shall see. We shall see. All right then, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, a wonderful night, depending on your time. You have a great weekend as well, and I'll stay safe out there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Signing out, guys. Signing out.